Hi there. I'm Emma from eclecticwitchcraft.com, and today I want to talk about the inconvenient and annoying sides of witchcraft. We all love our craft, but that doesn't mean everything is easy and fun. Are there even any negatives to witchcraft? There are so many benefits to being a witch that sometimes we forget about the negatives. Oh, but there are negatives. From the cost of all the supplies to the uncertainty you feel after a spell, we all go through some negative emotions when we're practicing. Eclectic witchcraft gives you more space to find ways around these issues, but you're still sure to hit some roadblocks. Here are a few of the most significant negatives of practicing witchcraft. Never having all of the ingredients you need for a spell. I'm always stocked up on cinnamon, until I forget to pick it up at the store after performing some big money spells. And who keeps rose petals on hand, really? I don't have the space for all of this stuff. When we don't have the necessary ingredients for our spells, we end up having to wait until we can get them. That delays our spell and possibly ruins the perfect timing with the moon phase, day of the week, or our personal energy. This is why keeping a stash of your most used herbs and ingredients is essential. I know I need bay leaves, cinnamon, and black pepper not just for spells but also for cooking, so those are part of my stash. What's in yours? Not knowing whether a spell succeeding was just a coincidence. You do a spell to attract a lover, go out to the club, and immediately, two very sexy men start chatting you up. Is your spell working, or do you just look like a snack? Or maybe they're just drunk already. Maybe it's just a coincidence. This kind of negative thinking can really make magic lose its fun. If you're always doubting yourself and your spells, you're not likely to keep trying, are you? These thoughts tend to be intrusive thoughts outside of our control, but it's important to remind yourself that you really are working with the universe, your deities, and your ancestors to get stuff done. Keeping a positive outlook will help you a lot as a witch. When ancestors or deities go silent. If you ever meditate and try to talk with your deities, ancestors, or spirit guides and get nothing in return, you know what I mean here. That silence can be maddening. You need answers, but the spirits have nothing to give? But that's just it. If they're silent, it may be because they know you can handle your life without their input. Or they may be testing you to see what you really are capable of. It's all part of the process, so try to work with it, and they'll start talking to you again. Coughing fits from incense or sage. Is there anything worse than inhaling a lung full of dragon's blood smoke? Maybe, but it really sucks. It's hard to clear your space without that smoke getting in your face. Even worse, inhaling incense smoke can lead to health problems. The smoke from incense contains carcinogens and irritants that can cause inflammation and asthma and might even affect heart health and metabolism. Those are some very good reasons to be careful not to inhale that smoke. How dang heavy crystals are. Just carry your crystals in your purse or pocket. Yeah, okay. Those things are heavy. And yeah, they bring great benefits like attracting abundance or increasing self-love, but can someone find me a crystal to increase my muscle strength, so my shoulders aren't sore after carrying my crystal-filled purse around all day? I mean, I guess I could choose just one or two to take with me, but you never know when you'll need a crystal. Sleeping with stuff under our pillows. Unless you're one of those weird, rare people that can sleep on their back, you probably put some part of your arm under your pillow as you sleep. But between your tarot deck, a dream spell bag, some crystals, and maybe dried lavender, how are you supposed to be comfortable at all? Luckily, there's an easy fix for this one. You can put those things on a bedside table, and they'll be just as happy and useful there as under your pillow. How expensive everything is. $50 tarot decks. $7 for a small citrine crystal. Don't even get me started on the cost of athames and other ritual tools. Things really add up when you're a witch, but you can do things differently. You can go the budget witchcraft route and make your tools or make do with what you have. Plus, you don't really need the most expensive option for a lot of things, and there are plenty of ways to make, for instance, a wand from what you can find in the forest. The cheapest sources for magical supplies include the local craft store, yard sales, flea markets, and old junk stores. Witches often buy some of their materials secondhand. A lot of witches like to shop around online for their magical needs. There are many sites where you can find used books and other magical supplies. When our tarot cards are jerks. You know what I mean when you ask your tarot cards how to get out of debt, and they just keep telling you that you're in debt. Or you ask if you'll make any new friends at school, and you pull the hermit. Sometimes our tarot decks like to be circular or unhelpful. Unfortunately, those times can be when we really need help the most. These readings might mean that it's time for you to deal with your problems on your own. Sometimes they mean the tarot cards just don't know the answer. Or maybe, they're telling you to reevaluate the situation to see if what you perceive as bad may simply be a transition into something better. The rhymes. I can't be the only one that finds all the rhymes a bit twee. I try to write them into some of my spells, but sometimes it just feels better to state what I want in a straightforward way. Why make it complicated with a rhyme when you can just ask the universe for better health? Let's keep it simple. Always feeling like we're being watched. Ghosts. Fairies. Gods. Goddesses. Ancestors. Don't you ever feel like there's someone watching you? How am I supposed to go to the bathroom or do other private things with all these eyes on me? I don't even like my cat being in the bathroom with me. What are the things you hate about witchcraft? How do you deal with them or find humor in them?